Ah, there we go. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Brigandine Multiplayer. This is going to be the trifecta domination game we're going to play here with myself, Durriken, and Sanige. So, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let me put this in here. I just have to make a note real quick. So how you guys doing?
Doing great. All hail the Empire.
Yep, same here.
No! We can't have that. Alright, so I'm trying to find a way to send this note out, but YouTube is... YouTube is kind of slow. I like using it, but for streaming purposes... There we go. Hold on with me, guys. We're experiencing a bumpy road. So it's asking me this here. Okay, put that in Brigandine area there. Okay, sorry that takes a while to post this thing. I'm good now. Okay, guys, so what we've got going on today, that you're going to watch us do, is we have the second timeline already set. We kind of picked and random chose one of the countries here. But this trifecta effect is going to really be between us three. We're going to be playing as the purple, the yellow, and the green. Norgard is going to be the AI. And so what we're going to have here is we're going to play based upon score. But we're going to play until somebody decides that it's over. And for the AI, we're going to let Norgard be the AI. So as Norgard is the AI, what did we decide, Durriken? What, again? I forgot.
Oh, on which part?
Yeah, for how we play against AI. What are we going to do with that?
Oh, I think we said something about like 6 turns or something.
Okay, is that what you want to do, or the 2 thing? The 2-turn thing?
I'm good with either one, but it's alternating turns. As long as it's alternating turns, it doesn't really matter to me that much.
Okay. Well, what do you think is probably the most fair for us at this moment? What do you... The 2 turns or the 6 turns?
I think the 2 turns is the best. 2 turns for each player, I think, is the best route, because 6 is going to be... 6 can be a little bit much, because that's when things are getting blown up like crazy.
Okay. Alright, so...
After combat starts, or are we doing it just total of 6?
Well, it would just be total until turn 6, and then you would AI.
Okay.
So, if you want to do the 2 turns, that's fine. But that would be 2 turns of initiating combat.
Initiating combat. So it'd be a total of 4 rounds, yeah. I think the 4 rounds is actually going to be more consistent.
Okay. Alright, so then that's fine. We'll just play it like that then. But, yeah, we'll have it set so that as soon as we fight the AI, as soon as combat's initiated, we have 2 turns to play for our guys. After those 2 turns, we set our guys to auto. They're automatically set to auto, and then we see how it plays out. So that's pretty much what we got going. So, seeing as how we're going to have certain teams set up, Sanige wanted to be set as Caerleon. He's got a pretty decent army that he can utilize. Durriken will be playing as the Empire, and I'm going to be playing as lowly Iscalio. So, have some fun with that. But, Sanige, I hope everything's working out for you, buddy. But why don't you go ahead and set up your army for...
Is it on his turn? Whose turn?
Yeah,
It's gonna win.
can you still hear me?
Yes.
I think everything froze.
Click on the screen.
You froze? Don't be nervous, man. It's okay. You'll be fine.
The game, everything froze. I can't hear you anymore. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. You having problems?
Sounds like he's having problems.
Hello? Can you?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear
The
us?
best way to figure... I'm typing to him right now. See what he says.
Okay.
I can't hear you at. Oh, now!
You good?
Now I can hear everything again, but my controller disconnected. I have to reconnect. Hold up a second. My internet really isn't quite what
Can you
It
expand
was.
the screen a little bit, by the way?
Expand it?
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Okay.
yes, I can.
I'd
I
have
can
to,
move. Yeah,
I'd have to
If not,
redo
it's
the...
it's working
No,
now.
don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's working now.
Okay,
Sorry for
okay.
the. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. It really just froze. I didn't hear the game. I didn't hear you. I have
Okay.
no idea what just happened.
Alright, that's
You
fine.
can you can set up your stuff. What kind of sword is that you're holding in the background?
Oh, you see that, eh? That's a hand-and-a-half sword.
I mean, did you order it from somewhere?
Oh, I've had it for a long time. One of the videos I'm going to put out at some point is a battle that Paul and I did. It's choreographed, but we had a different battle before. I have to find the other one, but part 2 I have, and I've done swordplay before, so you know. That is a high carbon steel sword.
I just think for now. Yeah, so it's.
How you doing, Jack? What's going on? Oh, I forgot to edit that one part out, but...
Do I... Just a quick question. Does anyone know if, like, I'm playing as Caerleon, but I do have Lance. If Lance gets defeated, does it also just auto lose the battle, or...
No, he's not a ruler here. He's just another leader.
Yeah, I didn't know how the game handled it. Yeah, okay, in that case... Like, just another question, can we start attacking each other right now,
One round,
or...
No.
How many turns?
Next round?
We never dictated that, but if you want to wait around, we can.
I would at least wait one round.
Okay.
At least one turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Like full
Okay.
round, yeah.
Yeah, okay, in that case... I have to see. I picked this now. What can I see? Basically, these are basically useless. Great.
Yeah, Lance is, he's not going to be as powerful as before because he cannot become king, so his stats are a little bit lower, but his rune power is really good. His MP is really good. He's like, he's kind of like a ninja. He's got the MP bolt attack, and he's got a heal, so he's like someone in between a ninja and a cleric.
Yeah, hold up.
He's a dirty man.
I have to see. I have to.
Little Dinadan.
Yeah, he's a what I heard is a poor man's Dinadan. he's like he's like the smaller version of Dinadan. He's actually pretty good if you put him with Dinadan. Him and Dinadan together are a decent team because they can both go bolting, attacking, whatever.
1, 2. Yeah, sorry if I have to take my time here. I have absolutely no idea of what kind of monsters there are. Also, I've never played the scenario.
Yeah, you're gonna be. You won't have to think too hard with this because you really just have one extra castle, but you have a lot of new knights to really consider. And it's funny, Janford never changes his position. He's in the same position with the same monsters in the same castle, same as in the first scenario.
It's like he doesn't even actually fight.
That's probably true. He's sitting in his castle, studying magic all day, and he's going, you know what? I'm not leaving this until I know as much as Kai does. And so he probably never went anywhere. His whole life is just spent in as a hermit, like you said, Durriken. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, in all honesty, I think I'm just going to move. If we can't attack each other, I'm just going to move everyone to the capital and we are organized there.
That's a good idea. You know, it's funny. I did a subscriber game at one point in the past where subscribers could play, but vicariously, and so we would have them set to auto all the time. But I would organize for them, and I would set their attacks. And one of the guys, he didn't know what to do right away. You know, he wanted to get as much as he could, so he quested everybody from Norgard, all of them. And
Oh god.
and then, you know, unironically, I thought he was going to lose because everybody's just seeping into his territory so fast he has no one to defend anything. And then he gets everything back and he ends up winning with Norgard.
Wait, what?
I know. He ended up getting... He got all this equipment, he got all this, a few extra monsters, and then it just turned around and he was able to win.
Who's that?
When I was playing, it was a subscriber challenge where I organized for them whatever they wanted, and I set their attacks whatever they wanted, but the game was set to auto-fight, right? And we'd watch the battles. But he wanted all of Norgard to be quested immediately, turn 1. You know, I asked like 3 times, I said, are you sure you want to do this? Because everybody will just be able to stomp all over you immediately. And then he came back. Barely. Almost lost. And then a few extra weird turns later.
Yeah.
Now, that's not typical. Like, that wouldn't typically happen, you know? Okay, so let's set them to auto. And now, Durriken. It's your turn, buddy.
Oh boy. Oh, what's going on? Okay, there we go. Got it.
Big old Zemeckis. That's an interesting Gish team.
would have thought the exact almost team that goes up there usually for them anyways.
Soliel.
Actually, not far.
Why don't you come after me with that merman armor?
Get this. Yuck.
Yep, that's a pretty strong army.
Off by 5, really?
We're gonna have some pretty powerful battles here, guys.
Yeah. Playing SM. Yeah, that would definitely not be easy.
No. But they do have their hands tied a little bit. Because any middle country, it just feels like, oh, they're really strong. But then when you got everybody teaming up against them, it's like, well, great. Now what do I do?
Okay. There's gonna be a lot of moving around here. Where are they at? Are they over here? They put them in weird places. There, okay. Alright. That's kind of not going to change too much, I don't think. Except for I'm going to have to bring you... I want to do. Okay, how much points does she have left? 60, 70, yeah. Yeah.
1, A 65.
No, wrong button. Probably could have got the dragon. Could have got the dragon in there, but I don't. I'm not gonna overspend right now.
Alright.
I have enough by sending him on a quest. One of those are being moved. I don't even think I can send anybody on quests. That's how low you are in people. It's a little nuts.
Wait, you got a Deo?
Apparently. His name
Wow.
is Dunk.
Oh, yeah.
I need to check on my guys that don't have anybody first. Sorry, this one's gonna take a little bit, guys.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, the teams you guys got. Yeah, the Empire's always the longest. It's gonna take the longest to organize the Empire, just because
Who's gonna lend me?
so much goes on there.
Here. I can send you. Here. I gotta have one more person to send somewhere, right?
Might not have a lot, really.
Okay, that's already done. She's coming down there. You even have enough to hold everything. Do I have somebody come in here? I don't. Fazar. I do. Okay, so I can move one from there. Okay. Okay. No, come in. That's gonna be rough. Okay.
Just do the all ghouls challenge.
It might come down to that a little bit. Not gonna lie.
I'm sure Sanige would appreciate you for that.
Well, they're not gonna be against him. that's for
Even
sure.
me too.
Oh god, my.
ghouls. Just fight me with ghouls.
Deal for now. I think that's all I can do. For now. Oh, you mill it, you don't have anybody. God.
Yeah, I found that to be kind of true in this scenario. It's sort of Wyvern City for the Empire.
Wyvern City and I go Griffin sometimes once in a while. Either one's fine.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Depending on who
spaces
I'm
for
fighting.
Wyverns there. Are there more Wyverns in the game per buying area than there are Griffins?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. We might, maybe.
All right. Go ahead. Can you turn it? Because I can't remember the button.
Oh,
my
it's
goodness.
space.
Space bar.
Okay. All right, my turn here. Let's see. Oh boy, we got a little bit of a difficult situation. Let's do. Okay, I don't like this one bit. Oh, I know what to do. Okay, I need a euro. Ah, Carnaboon. I gotta think about this. Carnaboon. Taffy, Legal Victoria. Victoria here. Wait, where is she? Okay, I'm in a really bit of a difficult situation. Can't believe I get to see people play multiplayer. Yeah, absolutely. Played this multiplayer times before, but on single player. That's cool, man. How you doing? Oh boy. Okay, I might have to do that. It's still too much. Oh, I got... Oh, that's still too much. Oh yeah, 35. Oh yeah! About that. 35. That's pretty good. Victoria is always really hard because she's one of the weakest rune characters, but she's got pretty decent intelligence. I don't like to scrap her. Some people scrap Victoria altogether, but I don't. This guy's too much. Okay, that's kind of a usable team. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, well, it's gonna be close enough for now. Teeth is gonna have to go out questing here. Yep, just got to organize a few things. It's going to be a little rough. It's kind of tough to try to organize all this stuff. There's just so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh. think Centaurs is my go-to. Gonna need to use this guy still. Oh, Daphne, the quester. Gonna play Brigandine Abyss? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's right. He's questing. I gotta reorg this. Okay, you sideline. Too much. Too much. Can we get a 30 in here? I could grab this one. Let's see if we can just grab a natural 30. I think there's a Djinn here. Yes, there is. So what do you think of the new game anyways, guys?
You mean Abyss?
Which one? I haven't got an Abyss. I haven't got it yet.
Well, nobody has. I'm just saying it's it's coming out soon enough.
I honestly haven't really looked into it that much. I need to. I just haven't had the time to look into it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between the last one that came. What? I don't know what they're doing different between the last one and this, the one that's coming out. So,
yeah, I did look at the news, and I do know what is different, at least from what we could tell from the trailers. But at some point, I just stopped looking at the news for that entirely. I think I already know enough about the core aspects and about everything else. Honestly, I just think I want to get surprised when I play it for the first time and not already know everything.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Agility 73. You know what? We cannot do night. Really? Oh, I'm saying fighter. Fighter class. Well, intelligence still really sucks. But barbarian, he'll never gain a single point of intelligence. get a massive load of hit points, but... Accuracy goes up. Well, I think I need to put him into the fighter class here. What am I doing? I can get dragons. We can get dragons, guys. May have to use this guy still. $50. Oh yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's see what else. Got a lot of weird teams here. I don't think we can do much with him. He's kind of set. Yep, guys, I do. Oh. Oh. Oh, him. Oh, he's got a full plate. You're not gonna need that. That's what I need. Okay. Phew. No, actually, we'll leave her with that. Okay, almost done, guys. Just making sure. Miguel, I don't know if I need her there. Salisbury. Too many guys going to Zanas. Actually, I'll have her move to Salisbury. Okay, guys, I'm done. After all that time.
No.
Look at it going on.
Okay. Up. I can't. Up. I can't do anything. So, yeah.
We'll just end the turns here. I'll set Norgard. You want to end their turn? Because I could just execute it so they don't attack us right off the bat. Yeah, I think we need to do that. We'll do it like that, yeah.
I mean, they won't attack anyway, because I'm pretty sure they shuffled around most of the knights as well, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, just in case, then. You never know.
Oh, am I first this time? Where is it? Oh no, this is for attack. Go ahead and set down 32.
Okay, execute. Okay, first turn. We have...
A Quister coming back already.
Yep. Muddy Forest, strangely enough. He gains intelligence. Wow, I could use this guy now. Oh, I thought it was going to be my turn. Alright.
I thought it was gonna be your turn too.
Dang it, I wanted to go. Okay, guys. We're in organized phase, everybody. Double organized phase, essentially. That's what we all agreed upon. So, let's do it. Right. What's going on with you, Binks Master?
Alright. Yeah.
And new game will be fun. I agree. Maltorfus. Or as I used to call him, Meltor his face. I don't call him that anymore because he might be upset if I said that to him. If I said that to his face, it is.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Sure.
It's a big team.
80. Yeah.
It's a big team. What are we gonna do with that big team, Sanige?
Oh, we'll
Don't
see.
have to worry about it. It's up north.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah. Attack the Empire and force new castles to be defended. Or they just abandon the West. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to do that. Yeah, I also think a lot of people were kind of expecting the Abyss game to be possibly multiplayer, but they don't really want to do that. They're just really into what everybody really played more so, which wasn't really the multiplayer, although there's definitely guys like us that have a lot. But making a multiplayer would be a giant thing to do.
Yeah, but in all honesty, how in the world should people even play multiplayer if there isn't one? Like, yeah, this game has one, but it's a few decades old at this point, and at least officially not supported with online play. And Runersia didn't have anything of it, that kind, so... You can't say they didn't include multiplayer in Abyss because no one was playing it, because, well, no one could play it, really.
I know.
I think, and this is me trying not to be rude to the makers, but they pretty much the bed on the last one, and I don't expect anything else until they prove themselves. The last one was so terribly designed and not what the people really wanted. It was to sell games, and it's fine. It's whatever. It's a good solo game, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of...
It wasn't received well here because it wasn't designed to sell here in America. You know what I'm saying? It was really designed to sell in Japan, which is fine. But they had an opportunity to make a better game or as equal a game as they did here, and they took so many steps back. And so for me to say, for them not to put a multiplayer, but back then they put the technology in to make a multiplayer here, and all they do was take the Nintendo route, in my opinion, even, and say, hey, let's not make it as fancy, but make it just as good, make it good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that easily could have been achieved.
Mm-hmm.
But they chose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. In all honesty,
and
I think
it sounds like there's no multiplayer in the next one, so why would I play I mean, I might play it a little bit, but I'm not paying. I'm gonna wait till it goes down to $20 on Steam or something. Like, I'm not gonna buy a
it's
brand
my
new
turn.
game. I'm not gonna buy a brand new game for $70, $80, $100, whatever it costs to come out. It's just, if you're not gonna put the effort into a game, I'm not gonna spend money on it as much brand new. I'll wait for it to go down in price.
Well, I've seen so far it says $50 on Amazon and on Best Buy. Now, a lot of people, even made a video about it. They're saying it's placeholder. It could very well be placeholder. It's very likely a placeholder, but there is an actual date, so it's not like, well, it's in 2 years from now. They're already projecting it to be there, and for them to put that out there, that basically means the company is making conversation with Amazon and with Best Buy to say this game is going to come out at this quarter date or at this date. So they're already having discussions with that. They can't do that. Amazon can't just come up and say, hey, I think this game will come out then, and then, like, they have to talk to the developer themselves. It has to go that way.
yeah.
So,
Although the release date that you mentioned, it was like 31st of December, right?
mhm.
Yeah, because that is very obviously a placeholder, and we already know that the game released this year from the announcement trailer, so I don't think we can get any new information out of this.
I just don't see a game coming out under $70. I don't see a game being released at that price anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
I hope it's just
it is-
$50, for the main game.
$70. I think it'd be like 60 euros here. Is like the typical price for a AAA game, and I don't know if Brigandine would qualify for that.
Yeah, how you doing, Keith Schrader? I was hoping for optional co-op. Co-op would have been actually an option that you could do. Even if they just scrapped a multiplayer version, they could have had a co-op with the game. Considering with this new game, they got all these factions, it seems very immense. There's so many factions to choose from. It's like a tiny little mini version of the game within the game that could work. You'd have so many different varying options with co-op for that. And I think they could run a server that wouldn't be very bogged down. It could be something like you're playing with another player, but they're playing on their own time. And, well, I don't know. It could get more complicated than that. But, yeah, that'd be interesting with just a co-op of the new game.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh boy, Sanige, you got some work to do.
Yeah, organizing my entire army.
Yeah. But
Only used for summon.
I think as far as a single player game goes, it'll be it seems like they're trying to make Brigandine into sort of the offshoot like Final Fantasy was. It's not what people expected, but it'll probably be something like that, where each new Brigandine game is its own world, its own characters. But in a sense, like Final Fantasy, you've got the Griffins, you've got the Rocks, you've got the Dragons, you've got, they're all similar stuff. should they have gone to hiring versus summoning? I'm not so sure about that. I don't think it matters in this grand scheme of things, but personally for me, the fact that you have to summon a monster in your Rune Knight, it just that feels very Brigandine-ish to me, you know. But it should.
I
Still
like
be,
the summoning.
It should still
I'm with
be
you on
kind of
that.
the same, you know.
What did the... What the... Oh,
But-
oh god. I just look at the nightmare because I never used it in base Grand Edition, and what you mean, it can't heal, it doesn't have curse, it doesn't have soul, it's absolutely useless.
What
No,
does
it's
it?
just for kicking around. You're just kicking up dirt with that thing all day.
What is it?
My goodness.
The nightmare.
At least
Oh, I love the nightmare.
in the
at
other
least
edition, it has
cro-
curse.
Yeah, it's cursed.
yeah, at least a crossbow at least has curse, and
But not in
in,
the original. The original has.
yeah.
This is the way it is.
and in Runerzia it can still heal, so yeah, but now it's so useless.
Well, the thing is,
You say that, and I've won games with it. So.
Yeah, I have too. The thing is, Runerzia, I think they made a mistake with that because Runerzia, it's a nightmare, but it can heal. It's just a black dot monster. It shouldn't have the option to heal. It's like I argue with that with Kai. Kai should not have a heal spell. He has no white dot. You know, why is he healing?
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if you already know, but I am still working on my mod for Runerzia, and this was basically the first changes I made, like delete the heal and cure from nightmares.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
Instead, I think I've gave it solid or something like that, like more of a status inflictor.
That would make sense because even in like Final Fantasy, some other games, like they did the nightmare would do snort on you, and instantly you're petrified. So I could see that from a nightmare. So that makes sense to me. Lore wise, you know. So yeah.
Dimension, in my opinion, Dimension, Curse, any of those would be good. Poison, any of those would probably be good for the nightmare, in my opinion.
Yeah, Venom, that's the
Venom,
name
yeah.
for... Yeah, in Runerzia, although I'm not sure, have I given... No, I think it has Curse and that's it for offensive spells, but I'll see. I definitely get some feedback when I finally managed to actually get the first version out.
I think with a smaller unit like that you can spam so many of them, it would turn into a point where everybody uses Nightmare for Curse, and you got a whole pack of Nightmares.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
also...
I could see Venom. I could see Petrify. I think Petrify would be fine too.
Yeah, that would be okay, especially if its intelligence is low and it has a small chance of it instead of like
Even Silent.
instant.
Silent wouldn't be bad.
Silent would be perfect. Silent, weakness.
Weakness would be great.
I still
What
like
does it have now?
Dimension.
I can't remember what it has now. Dimension. What else?
Weakness, it has
Weakness.
weakness at base, yeah.
Yeah, I would add a move to it probably.
Which
I would
one?
probably add Venom or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Or even the I'm not sure if it has that ability that lowers you down to ground terrain,
Gravity?
gravity.
Gravity? No, maybe.
I would even give it spell break too, as a possible option. I think it might. I'm not sure if they have them. But you know what's weird? Spell break almost never is useful in only certain very peculiar situations, which the AI almost never uses certain skills for me to really need spell break. Every time I played it, it just they didn't care. They did not care to use certain spells. And I found it funny when I watched the AI play against each other. They would cast something like Veil on their whole team, and it put the guy in the front. You know, their paladin in front, and then he's getting hurt badly, and so he uses a heal on himself. But the Veil itself deflects his own heal spell to the point that he can't heal.
Yeah,
that was a bad call for
The AI is so bad with Veil that honestly, I'm debating just like giving it an AI modifier of -999 so that the AI will just never ever use it.
yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Veil was a nice spell on paper, but when you put it into the game, it's almost never really needed or used for that, because the fact is most of the healing you do anyways is with a spell. So if you cast Veil on yourself, and now, you know, because you could, if they had a multiplayer, you could use it against them. He put Veil on himself now, and so you just keep damaging him, but never use a spell. And then when he wants to heal, he's like, okay, I gotta use some spell to break the Veil that I put on so that I can heal him later. It's like, it's backwards, you know, to do it like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Veil,
I get what you mean.
Veil should have just been a spell that covers you from enemy spells, but not your own spells, or not all spells. You know, that
but
that could have been drawn out better.
But I can see this being not that easy to code in. Are you saying anything?
What are you talking about?
No, I thought my internet was already bugging out again.
Oh. Well, you seem fine, you're just
But nah.
kind of pausing.
Now, yeah, no, it's back again.
Yeah, I hope that this game plays out more like Brigandine, because it seems like there's going to be... You can use some units to fly as. You're either using them as support, or you're using them in the field. So it seems more like... not really action, but there's some action-y kind of things, like you're fighting through a castle, you have to break down the palisades, you have to break down the walls. They might have some defenses you might have to go up against. It feels a little bit like Brigandine mixed with a castle defense game. You know?
Yeah. But I think we just know too little about how it actually works for us to say anything conclusive about it.
Well, we'll see. I mean, they have... Oh, go ahead.
You mentioned earlier, I came to my mind. So, you were mentioning something about hiring and summoning. Summoning makes more sense in this game. I agree. If they used hiring, then it would really be an infringement or a copycat of Final Fantasy Tactics, in my opinion. Because you hire in Final Fantasy Tactics. And so I think the distinction between the two, I think that the way they're going to the play of the new Brigandines is becoming more and more like Tactics, or even Ogre Battle 64 style stuff. And that's the irritation. Because to me, it almost feels like they're getting less creative and just copycatting stuff that already exists.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the storylines are fine. I don't know how this faction thing is, because you just mentioned it earlier. I'm like, I don't know how that is, so I have to look into it. But to me, it's just like they went away from this method, and the more and more I look at the gameplay, the more and more I'm like, man, this is more and more like Ogre battles, or team, or like we said, like Final Fantasy Tactics in a way. And that's where, like, Final Fantasy Tactics has more variety now at this point, and that's not what it had back in the day.
Yeah, there's going to be some... I understand there's always going to be some new elements to the new games coming out, because we're used to what it was 20 years ago, and we still like what it was 20 years ago, but they have to do something a little bit different to sort of stand out. But I get what you're saying, too.
Co-play is not that hard to program. Like, if they would just program co-play, all my arguments would be gone.
Co-op play?
Co-op or multiple... Even if it's only in-house. Even if it's only, like, at home, on the same computer, or whatever. But being able to play more than one nation is very important.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, too, with the multiplayer, the reason I don't think they went that route is because not only would they have to code all that in, they'd have to actually play it and see if it's balanced. Because if it's overbalanced, like we're talking about third-tier scenario, Iscalio's really in a horrible situation. Like, you'd have to make an alliance to be able to survive immediately. Otherwise, Iscalio can get crushed.
God forbid someone test their own game. Jesus Christ nowadays. Holy cow. I mean,
that's kind of the modern day thinking. Most new games aren't really beta tested as hard as they were.
At all. They don't test anything. Like, they've shown, like, what do you call it? EA. What was it? Titanfall, I think? Not Titanfall. One of their games. They had a demo at the gaming session. It's like, oh yeah, this is our game or whatever. It was made up in like a day. Of pieces of 3 different games put together to make one scene, saying this is a game we're thinking about developing. It was terrible. Like, there was no game. They had a 15-minute playthrough and whatever, and it basically was a streamlined game that, or anybody who's a rail game, kind of like Firefox, like, Star Fox.
Like Titanfall.
You can't go anywhere but where you're supposed to go, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the new game that's coming out." That's how bad these games are being developed now. It's terrible, and that's why I don't buy new games. I refuse to buy new games. I will wait until the bottom out of the game, and then I'll buy it on Steam for like $10-20 instead of $50 because I don't need a game today. If you're going to give me a game that's not ready, why am I buying it? Why is it not tested? Or
that makes sense.
Online games.
I was just talking with Hillholm the other day, and he was basically saying most of the younger generation, the alpha or the youngest generation, they're just playing one game most of the time. And I think the fact is a lot of these games that are coming out are sort of rushed, and they're not put through, they're not well thought of, there's things going on within the game, and like they're not tested before they go out. Like even Call of Duty. They're releasing
things on alpha, they're releasing them on alpha, which means they're basically saying, oh well, or early access, this is the term they use, early access.
Yeah, Call of Duty does that, or at least they did that for quite some time.
At that point. So they make a bunch of money on a game that's unfinished, untested, no security whatsoever. You have hackers everywhere because they don't have security for their own games that are PvP oriented or whatever. So they don't even like secure their own servers. So people are losing data, and they're like, oh well, we got to data this or whatever. That's why I don't play any of those games anymore. I just play games like No Man's Sky. The only reason I got No Man's Sky was somebody bought it for me back then. I didn't play it until now because it's good. Like, I'm not interested in getting a heads up on somebody. I'm interested in a good game, and if it's not a good game, I am not buying it. Like, there's too much money wasted at these gaming companies that are developing really, really bad games and getting away with it because people want to be the first one to play it. They want to stream it. The streamers are the problem, really. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying like the new breed of streamers. The guys that are like, oh well, this new game's out, I'm going to get it just because I can make my money back by streaming it or whatever. Great, fine, but don't tell other people to get it if it's a bad game,
Yeah.
Too many times have I seen these guys do that. They're like, oh yeah, this is a great game. It's terrible. You're being paid by the company to stream their game sometimes.
I know. I even get some people sending me some of their games. I'm not going to mention any of them really, but I think there was one I put out that I liked. 2 I put out I liked for a while, but then I didn't care for it after a while. But some can be good. It's just like I haven't seen one sent to me that I've really, really had a big interest in, because part of the reason is I got to play the demo. I only know so much as far as the demo is concerned, and sometimes I just don't have the time. I'm so saturated with playing this game and a few other games I still really like that I mentally can't move on until I feel like I've accomplished everything I can accomplish in that game. And a lot of these new games, like even Call of Duty, I played it with friends years ago, and it was fun. But there were so many times that I'm just getting into the brand new game of it, and I feel like I'm beta testing everything because some things are just too broken. Where I think it was the FM, what was it, the FM gun? It was like a really fast auto machine gun, and you could dual wield it, but people would be running around with just that the whole entire game, and that would beat almost every other weapon. Unless you were good with a shotgun, like. There were certain things you could just always win with no matter what, and so they constantly it took them 2 years to finally start rebalancing things to a good level. But a part of it is they could have just used they could have just ran a simulation through an AI to say how much DPS will this particular thing do if I let them have this now, you know. They could have done anything. But yeah, sometimes they just don't test them out. But this game in particular, I do believe this was beta tested before it came out. And I think that's why it took a while for them to make it, because 97 to 2000, that's 3 years. There's really not much difference between this and the original game except for coloring and animation. You know, as far as the 3D stuff is concerned. Once they just went to 2D animation to save on some of the data because it was a disc at the time, and then they introduced the multiplayer in, all they had to do, really, is make the bull and arrow fight, make one or two cutscenes for that. I mean, yeah, there was some other animated cutscenes, but they just pay somebody to make the cutscene, and then they just incorporate it into the game, add it into the game. It's not much else. And then, you know, put in the multiplayer. But the big time frame they had to probably do something was probably during the beta test to see if the multiplayer ran well. Because I've actually run this multiplayer, just AI versus AI, and believe it or not, it does turn into this type of scenario where Timeline 2 ends up happening a lot. Where Nuomechia gets crushed by either, you know, if Caerleon betrays him, Nuomechia gets crushed, or Norgard crushes him, or the Empire crushes him, because they're in a really peculiar place. Leonia also gets crushed, because if they don't go very hard with offense, they get crushed. So this second timeline actually does play out the way it would play out if you let AI fight against itself so many times. Not always, but probably 80% of the time or more.
Which is really weird, because in my opinion, it always shows him, like, Norgard beating Leonius. And I'm just like, like, if he went all out, great, but he'd lose so much in doing so, like, in my opinion.
Yeah, the reason that Norgard is not really well prepared to fight Leonia is because they have a lot of the same elements. Drizzt has a better time, but the problem is this area here, there's always like a DMC zone, or demilitarized zone. This is the demilitarized zone for the most part, but once it starts battling here, this is so hard to hold for the Empire, for Caerleon, for Iscalio. This is like one of the worst spots to fight, because this is always under constant fight. So because of that,
there and right up to the what is it, Orkney, that area.
Yeah, this one also here too.
That between that right there is like a war zone. Those are the two major war zones.
This triangular area is the demilitarized zone, and so is this. This is a war zone here. But because of that, Iscalio really doesn't have a good chance to get a foothold to push into here, because they're constantly attacking, defending. So they kind of get pulled back. So,
and anytime they try to do anything, Caerleon or Empire hit them. For Iscalio, it's like
they've got three major players to fight against when that's concerned. But the thing is, like, you're right, Norgard, all they have to do is push. They don't have to like come back, defend anything in the back. It's kind of the same for Caerleon too.
Yeah, but Caerleon's just smaller. But yeah,
and also for Leonia, but Leonia doesn't have enough offensive stuff to really make a dent immediately. They have to play it a particular way. If you're a good Leonia player, you can really win well. But if you're not sure, and you know, you got to be a good defensive player to win as Leonia. Otherwise, AI is going to AI, and Leonia just gets crushed.
I love Leonia I mean, I like them all. I think the one that I don't like playing the most is probably Norgard. I'm not the biggest fan of playing Norgard, but I understand he's probably one of the strongest. I prefer Leones and Nuomeki are kind of even to me, and then at that point, the other two are even to me.
Yeah, it's...
I like their playstyles.
Yeah.
Caerleon just doesn't have enough knights. If they had more knights, then I'd like them more, but that lack of... Like, if I'm playing a game solo, Caerleon's probably one of the best to play as. But if I'm playing with a group, I think that you can just real quickly just sit there and not do much.
Yeah. Caerleon has one of the best dispositions. The Empire, if you really just focus Empire, you can do really well as Empire because they have a lot of top tier stuff right away. Iscalio is a bit more challenging, but Iscalio is kind of like the reverse of Leonia. If you know how to play offensive characters very well, you can do them very well with Iscalio because Drist can bang his head into any wall and do very well. Because he's a tank and an evasive tank too at the same time. Norgard is really the best. That's the reason that they put that in at the picture at the beginning of the game. He's the best beginner character to play as. You know, if you don't really know what you're doing, it can be Norgard.
Oh yeah,
he's
definitely yeah.
But Norgard
which is really weird. He's like the first person you play as, but if you're starting the game and you just push start, it's gonna put you as Lance. It's like that. That's the weird thing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put this dude on the cover, and then first thing you do is if somebody just push start, they're Lance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's true. That's very true.
And if you open up the book, then it's Lance. I think he's the first one.
Yeah, he typically is.
Yay to like one of the worst summoning zones in the entire game.
I know. And the reason for that is that the developer said that his favorite country to start was Nuomeki.
Nuomeki, yeah.
So,
wait, that's the reason?
Well, yeah, he had his heart felt on Lance. Lance is essentially the Lancelot as a kid in a game mode.
Yeah, I always figured that Nuomeki was the starting country simply because they are like the generic good guys of the story.
Their story is the most enveloped into the game because it's basically now Amekia gets blown up and Nuomeki gets formed in its place. So it's kind of like, technically, I guess you want to look at it like Germany / Rome, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, sort of. It's kind of like that.
Or England, sorry, England. The northern part is the barbarians versus the Romans is kind of what it's like.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Let's send you.
I mean, there is a lot of Roman stuff in this game. If you go and look at it, you have the what was it? You had a Ramus and like. Was it the two wolves that are named that or something? I can't remember. Something's named that in the game.
Well, that's also a mixture of the translator putting that in there. But a lot of the initial stuff.
I got a phone call, so I'll be back.
It's Greek. It's Greek influence with Solon and the giants and the Titan class and all that, which there is a little bit of Roman influence there, but it's Greek, it's Viking, and trying to think of what else, just other random stuff. Oh, Arthurian legend stuff. All the Arthurian legend stuff is in here. So like Kai is supposed to be K, Sir K, but the translation's wrong, so that's why, you know, we say Kai, they say K, but let's see. Daphne, let us know. Okay. Alright, I think that's all I can do. Let's set our attacks, guys. See what happens. Let's It's like in Veracity, if I play on Stella on hard, I don't rush over and wipe out red and focus on blue. Blue always crushes Tim and steamrolls the game. Yeah, it's true. Oh, Durriken, it's your turn.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Apparently the wife is picking us up drinks, and I need to get a drink real quick.
Okay. Yeah, Veracity is interesting because they could have done something with the multiplayer for that. They do have certain keyhold or choke points, castle choke points. They definitely have that in Veracity, and they could have utilized that. But I think if they were going to do that, they definitely have to make a couple alliances. But it would be interesting for the alliances because I would say they should have the alliances like they set lore-wise. So the blue with the red and the green with the orange. And I know the green and the orange are far away from each other, but the green country is really hard to get into. Blue country is really good to expand out from. And if the orange country, which is Morelva, moves closer to the green country, they could have their back. You know, they could back up against each other. One thing I didn't understand at all, and maybe it was because they rushed through the thought process on that, or they just didn't want to have it that way, I can't say one way or another, is they could have had those alliances. They could have had 2 team alliances in that game. Considering, you know, Iscalio's not that strong to start as. And Morelva's good, but they're, you know, if you start going down the line, you can get crushed pretty easily. So, like, a couple of these countries could have had a better disposition. Red, maybe not. Maybe there could be an alliance and then it falls apart because Red's territory is very big. It's almost as big as, you know, the Empire's nation there. You know, Rudo's country. It's pretty big. And in a Holy Gustava Empire, as far as they should have never called them an empire. They're basically a little territory. They're not an empire. It's like 4 castles, dude. Here, you call yourself an empire. You're not there. If anything, it should have been Tim with Norzalio as an alliance and Stella with Talia. You know, Shinobi with Morelva. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I must strongly disagree with your opinions on that matter. I don't think alliances would have worked out that well in Runerzia, and especially not the ones you just mentioned. Like, story-wise, Norzalio Gustava is like the most... It's like you are Miki and Esgares, basically. They would... The alliance is just not happening for story reasons, and the same could be said for the Shinobi and Mirva. Like, both of them have their own goals, and while their ideas are like, yeah, similar, I think the story made it pretty clear that they all only have one total control. Basically, they won't conquer the whole world. So yeah, alliances wouldn't really have made that much sense, I think.
Well, I don't know. I think the story they were really like because for me I could see the pirates as just wanting to stay pirates, but not being crushed. You know, they want to take over certain things. Pirate's story is almost exactly a cop of Iscalio, but they're pirates. So there is a yes and a no because they're pirates, and yeah, they do want to, you know, take over the harbors and all that, but going inland, they're still pirates. They're not really trained or have a big desire to go inland. Whereas, you know, Iscalio, it's just a country, and they can go wherever they want. So I've always had the back and forth thought about that with Morelva. But as far as teaming up with Talia from the Shinobi tribe, I feel like that would just totally make sense. A ninja clan with a pirate clan, it's an odd combination, but if they were already friends, what changed so much that they just can't be friends anymore? I just don't like. For me, it's. I just think that there could have been something there. They could, and though they are far away from each other, it would be more interesting this time if there were allies that weren't totally connected, but to the point that if they did push in to connect with each other, it would make them very powerful. Because then it would.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I think story-wise, not sure if I remembered incorrectly, but it never stated that they were even friends to begin with.
It
Like,
does. There is a little
Really?
placard. Yeah, there's a little placard that I saw. It was a picture, and it stated who was allies with who. And so, what was it? Gumol was allies with Norzalio, and I don't remember if it's ever said anything with the Empire and the Holy State. I don't know if they were ever allies or anything. I think the Holy Ghost of Empire was always at, odds against everybody. But yeah, the blue and the red were allies. They were friends. But because the king died and the president died, it seemed to kind of throw that into turmoil. And then the little kid, Rubino, just fights everybody. He just loses his mind. You know, he's a kid and he doesn't know who did it, so everybody did it. The only justifiable people that I would say that have
Otto, right?
Yeah, go to Otto. That have a reason to go to war would probably be Morelva and Gomol. That's my thoughts on that. From seeing their story and how they played out, it just seemed like they had a justifiable reason to fight back against Rudo, because obviously Stella already knows Rudo's right there. Gomol already knows. Tim, they play off Tim's role the same way they play off Iscalio. It's almost like that.
Did you attack anything or no? I didn't see.
I can't. I reorganize everything at my capital, just
Oh,
move to
okay.
defend. Like. Mm.
Ooh, juicy. Ooh,
Oh,
juicy. It's a big Healy Wheelie Dealy team you got here.
Two healing knights and a unicorn. That should be manageable, no?
I know. No, don't forget the angel.
Alright, the angel can heal as well. I forgot. It's like in every other version, angels can't heal. Crossmod, Runersia, it's only granted
No,
this
Runersia.
they can heal. Not at base.
Yeah, they do. It's just a regular hit.
Really?
Yeah.
They have regular heal at base?
Yeah, the
Nah,
angels
that-
haven't changed at all. The only thing that changed on the angels is in the first one, they were actually a little more panky than they are in this one.
Don't they, in Runersia, don't they have loop heal instead?
Have what?
Loop heal.
What's that?
They have loop. That's a
It's,
spell in
regen.
Runersia.
No,
Yeah,
not in the original.
called-
they don't have
no, I mean in Runersia. Nicht.
that. No, I don't. I haven't played that. I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't played Runersia. Sorry, not much.
yeah, I'm not talking about for Senna.
Oh,
I
okay.
never played the original.
No. I haven't played Cross Mod. It looks okay, interesting, I think, a little bit, but it's just a lot of handing things to people, and I just don't like that. Like, play
What
the game
do
and
you-
you get that anyways.
What do you mean? What do you not like?
They made things overpowered. A lot of stuff is just overpowered because that's like they played favor to certain knights and certain creatures and stuff like that. In my opinion, like I'm not saying that they didn't buff everything. I'm just saying it's just a little more buff.
Yeah.
I've watched videos of it, and it's just like here's everybody in the world to certain things, and you're like, really? Like, no, there was no balancing in it. In my opinion.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay.
Honestly,
Do we have
I
time
like-
for the full battle?
It's up to you, man. You can play if you want.
I'm just asking.
yeah, I mean, it won't take an hour, so. Anyway, where
Okay,
was I? Yeah,
so
right.
Just put down the normal. Okie dokie. Yeah, different
Yeah.
mods and all that are different. Everybody has different opinions on that, and that can take, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Personally, I think that I like the philosophy that if everything is broken, nothing is. So I really don't like it if mods nerf strong strategies or strong monsters as like. I'd really rather see other monsters be buffed to be similarly strong, so that in the end it balances itself out still.
Like, one of the things I'm not a fan of in Grand Edition change was the lizard guards got nerfed really hard. Right.
You mean in Grand? Do you mean in Grand Edition going in from Forsenna?
No, the original. No, not. Like, so this version
mean-
we're playing right now, right?
Yeah, there's a Grand Edition, and what I understand, the Lizard Guards got nerfed compared to the original Forsenna game.
They did. Because
Yeah,
they no
that's what
longer
I meant.
have, what is it? Breath?
The poison breath?
Poison breath, yeah.
Wait, they had a poison breath?
They had a poison breath, yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I never knew.
Did it actually poison the enemy, or was it just damage?
It was damage and had a chance. I think it had like a 10 to 15% chance to poison it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why I remember liking it.
Yeah.
But
You know
the thing is, that, honestly, I love the fact that they took that out, but they gave him a blizzard block, like a mitigation block, which is what they should have had in the original.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
like,
I
I don't
think-
know why they don't have both.
You're right. They should have both.
Because they'd be absolutely OP.
No,
Like
but they'd
they'd
make them
have.
cost 45 instead, or 50, or even 60 in my.
Or you could only get it at like 2 castles. You could,
Right, yeah.
Like 4 castles out of 40 could have held lizard men.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like water really gets screwed in this game, except for the Tiamat. Like it's.
And you know what they didn't do with the last game? They didn't do with this game, which they actually did a revamp and they changed it a little bit. They put Marsh in here, which is actually very nice. But what they should do with the new game, which I don't know if they're even doing, but lava. Where are my fire element guys? Like, they could walk on fire. They could walk on lava. They just don't do that. There's hardly any desert to really utilize, like sand. Maybe walking on sand is a different type of environment effect. You know, there could be so much more to utilize that it just doesn't get seen, you know?
I hate when I do that.
But you see how, and another cool factor is that if, like here, they're moving on marsh, if it freezes and the marsh freezes, there's a different way to move for some of the characters. You can still heal up, but I don't think you can do Maelstrom on a frozen lake or frozen marsh. I don't think you're allowed to. You know, so it does play into terrain, which one reason I like this game. It's when you're using terrain in the right, correct way.
When we had terrain battle with the angels, that was Even though it didn't work well, it still was fun. It was like ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
We had this like battle on a plateau. It was a plateau that like only flyers could get up on top of, and everybody else was fighting around it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's hard, man. And but that's a fun factor about this game. It makes you think. You know, it makes you think outside the box a little bit because, you know, most games you just get used to the whole I'm going to spam all this stuff and I'm going to win. But then if you got terrain you can utilize and the other person doesn't, now it's a new game. You know, it's you got to think a little bit more to try to win that battle. The one thing I wish they did, they could always do this. They did mess up in this game, but one thing I wish they did is make bridges count as roads. Because technically it is a road still. Yes, it's over water, and it's made of stone, but most of the road is either made out of gravel, dirt, or stone as well.
Right.
So when you're going across the bridge, it doesn't give you the bonus modifier of movement like it does on road. So
yeah, that's a thing, right? I completely forgot.
you know,
I think, and it's still the same in Runersia, isn't it?
yeah, they never bother to fix that factor at all. They're just like, roads? I don't care. That's such a small point. Let the new guy fix that, and then the new guy forgets. You know, they never fix that one part.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I also forgot that. That's giving me great idea. I think I'll just do that as well.
So you're gonna fix the
game.
issue that they never got to fix in the first place.
I mean,
man.
I am already making a mod for Runersia that's bigger than the cross mod for Grand Edition. So why not add that as well?
You might as well. Yeah, you could even make it somewhat of like a standoff
Did you mean to have
issue.
this on auto battle, by the way?
What?
Did you mean to have them on auto battle?
Yeah, you were just gonna do 2 turns from the start, and then you auto.
No.
Oh, you want me to
No.
fight for them?
No, that's not what we're doing at all.
Oh, I thought we were gonna.
I mean, I guess we can talk about that now. That's not what we discussed, but that's fine. We can do that. That's fine.
I thought you wanted it 2 turns from the start that you'd play, and then.
No. This is fine. Like that argument. I mean, because that doesn't give you like you don't have the option to retreat at that point.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But no. I mean, keep it going now. I guess that's what we're gonna do. But can we interrupt and retreat if we have it on auto?
You want to retreat with these guys, or
No.
with your-
No. What I'm saying is, when they're fighting, can you take back over control so you can retreat if you don't like where it's going? You understand what I'm saying?
But if I'm playing
yeah,
as AI?
No.
yeah,
Okay.
but no, Durriken, you are not being controlled by AI right now.
No. He's saying I get 2 rounds and then I auto.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Okay. But what I'm saying is, if I'm autoing and I don't like the way it's turning out, can I retreat?
yeah.
Can we take back control? Is what I'm saying.
Not if you're set to auto at that point.
That's
Yeah,
kind of where I'm at right now. Is like, because I personally, I mean, because you took over them and they were autoing, right? But you can't do it to us.
No, I'm not taking control at all. I'm letting them
Then why did it stop?
I was just letting them play it out. And then you get 2 turns to play your round, and then you got to set to auto,
Mine again?
or you could retreat.
Oh,
So
it is my turn again.
no, it's Norgard's turn right now. Music.
Did you pop? But what I'm saying is, how did they? You're controlling them now, right? Or
No, I
Why did it
paused
stop
it
fighting?
because you.
oh, you paused it. Okay. How did you pause it though? That's what I'm trying
I
to
just
figure out.
I just hit the start button. You can stop auto at any
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
can
saying. But
interrupt
if you
it.
put if you put ours back on auto, you can't do that, right?
No, you can, but I think it's against. I mean, it'd be against the rules to do so.
Yeah, if you don't like what's going on, you can retreat, but you only have 2 turns to choose that option. So, yeah.
But okay, this isn't what we talked about at all. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, because the first one was you guys control 2 rounds, and then each, and then we then you guys auto, which was the original rules we've had for a couple years, or for a year or two now. But if we're changing it, I didn't know that that was a change because it wasn't described that way. I thought it was like each of you get 2 turns, and then we auto, or the other one was 6 rounds and then we auto.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
because of last time, you said that we should probably just let us play against the AI. I thought that's what you guys wanted to do, so we were just going to have it.
But that was because of new players. I have no problem with just playing against AI and playing it all out, but we were saying that that was because of Skydog being so new. But in this one, I didn't understand that it was 2 rounds and then a run. Once comment, I mean, that's fine. It's okay.
No, it's not 2 rounds then run. It's 2 rounds and then you're set to auto just the same way the AI is.
Unless you want to run, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
If you want to run, you have to choose probably first turn or a second turn.
No, you can second turn. Yeah. Second turn of combat. Correct. Yeah. That's fine. But this is still first round of combat, which is fine. It's okay. If that's the way we're going, that's okay. I can live with that.
So
I just needed to know what it was.
Yeah, I thought we were just going to let the AI fight against AI because, you know, if we're just going to do
I would
2
never
rounds
do that. I would lose. I would so lose.
Well, if
I am surrounded right now, so it's like
if you can change your position still, you've got time.
No, I'm not changing anything. I'm just saying, like, this is the first round when combat started, so I got to see what I'm doing with it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you just hit the start button to stop the auto.
Yeah.
So if you want to reposition, you can. But really, it's going to come down to, if we're playing like this, you set up a good position, you make sure your team's ready, and then it's really just AI at that point. The only other way we could play it is we just purposely fight against each other the whole fight. Or, like, as me as auto, as me as the AI, I play for just a few rounds, just to make it a little harder.
That's getting smoked already. I did not know that. Yeah, I just didn't know that was weird. It was just not conveyed that way.
Okay, I thought we were under the same. I thought we were under the same sun.
No, mine was not.
Okay, well, yeah, if you wanna have it that way, where we're actually fighting against each other, we could do that. But just setting it auto, and then letting them fight auto. Once we're done with our turn, we can just kind of speed it up, and then we're not really playing a lot of auto battle, or, you know, we're not really watching a lot of AI battles. That's a good block.
God, that hit.
I thought you probably would.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a good shot. Yeah, it was a bit of a fatal flaw for them to go there. I mean, you'll lose your Hydra, but probably that Silver Dragon's gone too.
The miss. I was hoping to get that with somebody else, but that's fine. Oh, shoot. He no longer has the skill that I thought he had. Okie dokie.
What, Genoflame?
Yeah.
Everybody here is playing a different version of the game. You know, these other ideas. He doesn't have Curse? He doesn't have Genoflame? No, we're playing Grand Edition. The original. The OG. Need I remind you? I figured you'd do that. Okay, so this is turn 2.
1. Oh yeah,
Oh,
this is started turn 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
he's
right.
turn 2. Solid hit. Yay! It's always funny. It's one attack to level up Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Literally one. What?
Huh?
Okay.
Not where I thought he'd go, for sure.
Wow, Wintel versus Grendel. It's almost like Beowulf versus Grendel. You guys know what kind of monster Grendel was?
No.
Oh, I mean, originally Grendel was like supposed to be half human. I mean, he was an abomination, but I think wasn't he kind of like a troll?
I thought he was like one of those merman guys from Castlevania. But maybe he was like a troll though. Whoa!
Oh my lord, that's the first time I've seen the NPCs use that.
I've done it a few times, but like,
Oh my lord, that really screws me over.
well, they kind of did it to themselves.
Only once. Oh, and then they healed. They got rid of it.
Well, there goes that idea. Well, you got lucky there.
Oh, I forgot. When you hit, it gets rid of it.
Yeah. Now, remember, magic... I can't say any more than that.
I don't know, so I wouldn't know anyway, so it's fine.
You don't like the stinky gin?
I don't like the stinky gin.
Holy cow! I always find it hilarious they have to put their healers so dead close to the front lines.
Okay.
Alright, buddy, this is auto for you.
Yeah.
This-
Playing days or autoed?
I'll let you do that.
Okay. It just start. And then you go down. More curse on the fancy ketchup.
Nice, perfect. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. And I got a talent out of it.
Congratulations.
Not necessarily what I would have done.
Nope. Right to your face.
Alright.
I think he's gonna go for the unicorn hit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Not what I would have done, but sure, whatever.
Hey, you got a level. 2 strength.
Yeah.
Vlad. He's gonna surely mangle this thing.
Okay. Sure.
Surly. Oh, he's gonna hide that thing. Go, Gwingulin!
We're gonna kill Mingle. Okay. Alright with that. Use all your crap up on Mingle.
Mangle's a very important monster.
Oh, he's 19 now. Great.
Oh, yeah, that's...
I really do like, what do you call it? Wolves more than, or Finners, whatever, a lot more than. I think they don't get enough credit. Bye bye, Shirley. Surely this was the end of it.
Shirley,
So-
you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Will they
Yeah, but-
run for you if they think they need a run on auto?
They could.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
yeah,
go
they
auto.
do.
It just depends upon like which one's doing better.
Right.
It's very unlikely for the player army to get into a position where they think they need to retreat.
I mean, your guys could run, but it's not very likely.
I mean, also you have Caerleon, which alone is like the
I've just never played this, and I
alone.
was not expecting it, so I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah, honestly,
Hopefully they'll pull it out. Like, I did not know that's how we were playing.
honestly, I have no idea what even happened while you were playing this battle. I was like looking up in the Runeterra files if it was possible to change like the road, and no, the bridge movement, and yeah, I was so I didn't actually get anything.
That's something that
anything.
they've never done, and they always had that. Probably, maybe they had the intention of it, but I don't even know if they're going to do that with the new game. I don't know if they're going to give you movement on the bridge.
Yeah, we'll see. But for Runersia at least, I actually found all the relevant data, and it's pretty easy to change, and I can even, and it's honestly, I can even have it
Really, you're gonna go
have the game treat bridge tiles as water tiles as well, so that even water units get the extra movement on bridges as well.
I think you should, because for a swimmer, they can go under the bridge. So they're still in water, where the guy in the bridge is on the bridge, so that you can still use water and road. It should be like that. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, and it's easily possible as well. They made a whole different movement type only for bridges, but never actually utilized that. It's really as easy as changing a few values, and it should work.
Yeah. Make it happen, Sanige. I'll be proud of you.
Yeah. Just another thing to add to the pile of things I still need to do. Like, I wanted that mod out like a month ago, and I'm almost done with the items. Like, the equipments in Runersia, there are over 400 of them, and I edited basically every single one. And not, I think over half the time I've been working on this thing was really just editing the equipment and getting it right.
Oh man.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed in Runersia at least, like, they had such great ideas and they implemented it in the game but never actually used it. For example, you know how equipment can give like passive skills in Runersia?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it can also give active skills, like actually usable moves, but it just never, like, you could make an equipment that gives any one that wields its ability to use like the thief's steel or something like that, but they never actually used that in the vanilla game. It's fully functional, but it isn't used.
Wow. Yeah, another thing here too that I could complain about also is that when you put your guys in auto, they'll unclassify your guys, they'll unequip your guys, and they'll rearrange it in all kinds of weird ways.
Wait, in Runersia, or what are you talking about?
In this game, like if I set my guys to auto,
in this game, yeah,
they'll do that.
Yeah, that's annoying, I know. But what I find even more annoying is in Runersia, that isn't even an option to have the AI do your organization phase, as far as I know.
Yeah.
They really just took it all away.
I know.
Alright, I missed what's going on. I just got back.
Oh.
Well, you summoned a silver dragon to fight for you, and then you lost a Hydra.
Another Hydra?
No, just...
Oh no, the other one's still there.
Well, the other one could die too, but he's still hanging around. But you got an undead silver dragon on your side.
Where's he going?
He's upset with your wyvern.
Apparently.
Well, this looks like a very, very good start for the Empire.
No, what are you talking about? I don't see how it's a good start. Half the stuff is freaking and it's solid, and now I'm about to lose a leader. How is that a good start?
Well, I mean, it's a good start for everyone playing against Esgares.
Yeah, I do not see how this is good for me, and I do not like the rule that we changed in the middle of a fight. but whatever.
I mean, did we really change it? I think it was
Yes,
pretty
it is
clearly
not what we talked about at
communicated.
all. It is not what we talked about at all.
Well, we said
Not
2
even.
turns.
No, 2
Yes.
turns for you guys, not for me.
No, it
Why
was-
for us? Why shouldn't it
We
be
specifically
applicable to
said
you?
take 2 fights, and I take 2 rounds, and I play, and then I play out the rest. Or we just sim it at turn 6. But this isn't either one of those that we
I
talked
think
about.
I think this is a quite clear case of miscommunication. I think it was
There
rather
was no
obvious.
communication. It was exactly said that way.
Yeah, I said you'd play for 2
No,
turns.
he didn't say this at all. This
Yeah,
is
he
not
did.
what you said at all.
I did
We
say
said-
that.
We've never done
We
this.
did.
We've never done this in the past.
Well, I said we could either do it like that, or we could play for up
You
to
said
6
you could do
turns.
it the old way, or we could go at turn 6. And then you go, hey, by the way, you get 2 turns and you get an auto. That's not what we talked about at all.
That's what I thought we were talking about the whole time.
Yeah, combat 2 turns from combat start.
No.
Yeah, because last time we played against the AI completely.
Yeah, but we both said that was because of another reason.
Yeah, I think that was because of like
Yeah,
dialogue
this
or
is
so.
not going to go well, and yeah, no.
Well, how does it say? You learn from the best from your mistake.
I didn't make any mistakes. You don't learn from getting screwed over. I
Okay,
didn't
well,
make any mistakes.
well, we either redo this whole thing and
I don't know. We'll
do the
see.
battle again and do it a different way, or
I don't know.
we
Like, I
just
don't like
continue
having
with
things
it.
out of my control. I don't like playing this way whatsoever. Never chose this way. I would never play this way. Like, but it's whatever. We'll see what happens at the end of this fight. I still
Yeah,
want to see
the
what happens
only-
at the end of the fight if Ghidorah and them could pull it off, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure this is.
Yeah, I mean the idea behind this was like that the fighting against the AI is not just brain dead easy.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like 2 turns and then you let it go auto in a game where you have very little control. No, I'm not even playing as Mike Toon.
Yeah, that's what I thought you wanted the whole time.
Hell no, never.
That's why I was
would
saying
never.
6 turns, but you're like, I don't really want 6
No,
turns.
6
so-
turns as 6 turns against you guys, not 6 turns against.
Nah, I thought I thought like when we play against each other, there's no time limit at all.
Yeah, there's no time limit against us, but or there's no restrictions for our fights or anything.
Like I might pull it off. I don't know. We'll see
Yeah,
if you pull it
they'll
off.
be able to pull it off. Yeah, it's just they're kicking around dust.
Please, thank you. Shoot him.
Well, man, we either go back and redo it, we
No,
start the
it's
fight over
fine.
again.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just not the way I would have done it. That's all.
Okay,
It's fine.
That's what
It's-
I thought. I thought we were clear on that, but I guess not. I thought we were gonna
Yeah.
just play two little skirmishes and then let them. Just
No, I'd say
duke it out.
if we're gonna do it this way from now on, I say turn 6. Like if we're doing it this way, I say turn 6. Like, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
if
I
it's-
mean, it would still turn out like this.
or maybe
on,
even turn 4, like turn 2. It's like holy cow, that's like, I mean, okay, I'd love to see Kai do it. As long as you're willing to do it with Kai against NPCs, and but you wouldn't, because Kai will go up there, book smack someone, and die.
Well, if he doesn't have anything better to do, but the thing is, as soon as you're moving in, he's already in position to start blasting, so he's not going to move around, unless the AI decided to completely move away, and then, yeah, and it might.
Yeah, and also the
Well,
6
that's a-
turns was like
That
not.
was ballsy, like of them.
Yeah, and also like 6 turns, as far as I understood, was like not count at the combat start, but like 6 turns from the start of the.
No, it would be a start. Yeah, that's
Yeah, 6 turns from the
Yeah,
start.
and that
6 turns
yeah,
from
and
the start. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
yeah, and that would be like, I mean,
Of course it kills it. Oh, it didn't kill it.
oh, it survives.
No, you got a dark element on you, and he's just got blue on blue.
There's no
Can't-
dark there.
Yeah, well,
Blue-
you have
oh yeah,
a
blue and blue.
dark.
Yeah.
You have a dark element. Okay, man.
Okay.
Next
Yeah,
time
and also-
we'll have to
I don't-
drop the
yeah,
rules a little
6,
bit better.
6. Yeah. Just next time listen, because that was like really could have went bad, and I would have been like, okay, well that's pretty much over. I did not know I had to turn over everything I thought. That being said, yes, definitely turns. Like I'd rather have turn 6 from the beginning than anything else. But I get that some maps are screwy. So.
Mhm. Okay, well, what do you want to do?
6.
All right, do it like
This
that.
is mine. What are you doing?
Oh, just placing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I was
and
like,
still
what
I-
he was doing my stuff.
I think
I'm still in the
for-
mind frame that Esgares is AI, so sorry, man.
It's fine. It's
Just-
fine. No, I'd much rather have the 6 turns from the beginning. That's way
Yeah.
better. There's only like you said, very few maps that are like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you get turn 6 as well?
6 turns, you said.
Okay, so then you would get turn 6 also.
And then you run. And then it's auto from that point.
Yeah, then you said auto or run.
Yeah. Or run, yeah. But that gives you more opportunity to, like, I don't like this run. That's kind of where I like to at least have that option, because if you don't have that option, you're just sitting there like a dead duck on a bad map.
Yeah,
Oh,
it could
like,
be. It's possible.
yeah.
But yeah,
Also, after this battle, I think we'd have to call it a day. It's getting rather late for me.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't even have to play this out. We can stop this now.
Nah, I still have enough time for like one battle.
We auto them.
Yep. Yeah, and if you want to speed it up, just hold down the square button.
I don't have a square button.
It's the left button.
I don't have a left button.
It's the left key.
I don't think is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it works. You haven't played this in a while, man.
No, we never did it. You did it for us. I don't like. You used to always do the controller part because you have a controller.
No, I'm not using a controller. I could use a controller. I
No.
know how to do it now. Shannon showed me how. But now I'm so used to the keyboard. I trained myself the wrong way. So. But yeah, other people that want to come by, they do want to play with us. It's another thing too we talked about. We're gonna create some days for other players to come by if they do want to play with us, and we're gonna have certain days that are dedicated for our long play games like this, but we'll also set aside some times for other people to come by and just play a random Brigandine night with us. So if you're out there and you're watching, let us know, or let me know. Send me email, get on the Discord. You can check out the links down below. And we're going to try to incorporate some other players into the game. But you have to reach out to us. We can't, obviously, do anything if you're not willing to do that. So, because I've talked about this plenty of times. Sanige in the past multiplayers, I've always talked about this at least once or twice in the stream. Not every stream, but most streams about multiplayer, about people joining. So that has been a thing. But yeah, it is a pretty dedicated game. We do get into playing games, and some of the games last for almost a year. So they do go on for quite some time.
Yeah. We had one that lasted at least a whole year.
Yeah, it's more of a long play, deep strategy game that we'll be playing.
Yeah, let's see how long it takes to finish this game.
I didn't elite that one? Man.
Toady.
What? Really? Okay.
That's a
Jeez.
cherry on top, man.
And a crit. Wow. And NPCs are really going at it today, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Donut. There we go.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know you were set to fighting up here already. I didn't know you were gonna go north.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's the obvious choice for Esgares to escape the players by attacking the AI.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
Because I'm honestly looking at the map, I think Esgares will definitely not hold the west and the south for very long.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Mm. We're gonna daisy chain heals here.
Hello? Oh, wrong one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah?
Wrong character. Sorry.
Ah. Hmm.
You spear chucker. Saw that coming.
Start collecting all the spears.
You got out. Oh wow. Okay.
I don't see this turn out well for Norgard.
Yeah, this is... I'm pretty sure Esgares win. Say, did you attack anything as Iscalio this turn or not? I don't remember.
Yeah, I
You
did.
one.
I did one. I was contemplating going up against the Empire, but I'm a little bit... I need to get a little more mana.
So you are going into the former territory of Leonia?
Yeah, going after Norgard.
Yeah, alright. My only option is base attacking Ogre of you next turn. Let's see.
Yeah, you got a good chance.
Well, I get Zemeckis.
Well, you got a lot of magic. I mean, Zemeckis is strong, but he doesn't have very strong intelligence.
But yeah, but his bow attack, oh, like it's like 3 or 4 range against Kai. That's
Well, it is 4 range, but he doesn't have the Geno bolts like he used to, and he doesn't have Geno Thunder. So he's been nerfed by quite pretty hard. He's really just more defensive. Like he can't move. Zemeckis. He can't just run around and shoot anybody.
yeah.
Like before, he could just move and shoot. You can't do that here.
Luckily, I've never, as I've said before, I've never played the original for Senna, but I can only imagine like 1 to 4
gosh.
range attack. Use.
I would never let Durriken play the Empire if he played the original. He's just way too damn strong. He moves. and
Oh
shoots.
yeah, he's super strong.
Yeah.
Moving at 1 to 4 range after moving with no mana costs and using Zemeckis far too high strength stat.
Yeah, I would not even allow it. I would say nobody's playing as the Empire. That's
Wow.
amazing. Like even Rudo, for a multiplayer with Rudo, I think that's also why they probably thought, well, if Rudo just goes and CMRs everybody, it's not going to be remotely fair. Like they'd have to buff Stella, they'd have to buff maybe Tim's evasion a little bit, just to balance it out, because Zemeckis or Rudo in their original form are just too damn powerful.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Rudo is really strong, but honestly, I'm not sure if I'd say that he's that unfair. I mean, first of all, he's balanced around being like the only strong... as being like the only strong knight of Mana Salija. But yeah. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, Rudo. Like he's balanced as the only strong knight of Mana Salija, and he can only really use his super powerful attack once. In comparison, his parry is invincible.
Yeah, but if you made a multiplayer and you ran with a bunch of Jins with Rudo, or even Centaurs, but Jins might be a little more effective, you could do a CMR, like power it up with his own equipment, do a CMR, and then a couple breath attacks from a Jin, you knock out whatever leader you need to take care of. And it's just game over at that point. It's
That pixie paid for itself, by the
True.
way. It's so paid for it.
It did.
Round is this? Is just saying? I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention.
Because I killed that Zor illusion with Rudo and the Zor's Tears, the equipment. He could go twice every turn, but he couldn't have any monsters. It was like negative 300 rune power. So, like, he's basically a Lizard King with CMR and whatever power options I gave him. He's so powerful. But you have to really put a lot of effort into that guy, and that would be like your that would be your only choice of weapon, is just focus on making him the most powerful thing.
Yeah. But honestly, Rudo being a monster is like pretty lore accurate, I'd say. So I honestly think it's kind of fun.
Mhm.
And even if you'd have multiplayer game with him being like OP that can destroy any leader you want, it's still like only one knight, one unit can be only at one place at a time. With like 6 frontline bases, that's also not really.
Yeah, it's not that useful with that. I mean, his base is so spread out.
Yeah, that and for that one strategy to work, it have to be like weather open terrain. I can't see him doing this. Leader quick kill in like that one castle of Milva, like I forgot the name, Ilveni or something. That with the two bridges over the vast ocean, for example.
Mhm.
You know which map I mean?
Yeah, that was down in Morelva. That was, I think, the second island to the
Yeah.
southwest. Over? Right? Or is that...
Yeah, it's definitely in the north, I think.
Oh.
Or is it? I'm honestly not entirely sure anymore.
Yeah, I forgot. It's been a
But
while.
yeah.
I've been after I beat Veracity and I did everything. I really haven't picked it up since. I played the Grand Edition mostly, most of the time.
Yeah, Grand Edition has quite a few advantages over it. For mostly just, I think it just looks better. Like this pixel art over Runersia's 3D models is like.
Mhm.
I think I honestly like this one much more, but yeah.
Yeah, I like that they made one, and it's fun the creator mode. But I played it a lot, and I played it so many times that it just comes down to leveling, you know, your characters up a lot of the time.
Hi guys, are you guys playing?
Is Cass here?
Yeah, Cass just
Yes.
joined.
Oh, I didn't even hear you join. How you doing?
Doing great. How about you?
Good. Wow.
Are you guys playing?
Yeah, we're playing right now.
Yeah, we are almost finished. It's like the
Wow.
final turn of the final battle for today.
Alright then.
Yep, this is we're playing well, not exactly an LP, but we're playing a versus mode here. Well, what's going on? We haven't seen you in a while. Yeah,
I'll
you,
try watching. I'm trying to open the live. We do a live, right?
Yeah, I'll put the link out there.
This stream. Ah, man.
But
Yeah,
we're about-
I'm working at the. I was traveling and I just arrived yesterday, and I'm working until 6 p.m.
okay.
Yeah, 6 p.m. which time?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
if
from
it-
Brazil, so I think it's like 3 hours or something of difference to the host.
Mhm.
Veracity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is it turn 6 already?
It's over right now. They're retreating.
It's
Like-
it's turn over.
It's turn over. Yeah.
So you guys started another game through? Or
Yeah, we expected that. I think Veracity wanted like a consistent game where we know that everyone will be there. So, yeah.
So we're gonna do this, and we'll also mix it up with another kind of game we can play too. But okay, but today is this game. Wow, Reinhard came after me.
I'm watching. Iscalio just invaded no garden.
Mm-hmm. I guess who's playing Iscalio again?
Uh,
I think
Did
it's
you
my...
want to play? Did you want to play this one out, or did you need to go?
Yeah, I think we should call it a day now. It's getting really real late here.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll call it a night here then.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
All right, let's do the normal way. All right, save it up. So I'm just gonna do the first slot here, since I couldn't remember what this other game was.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Cass, we'll have a different day of that. I'm gonna put out a schedule for people, and our days might change a little bit, but mostly it'll probably stay the same.
okay.
So if you have an available time slot and we can get a different kind of game playing, we'll probably try the Realm Roulette or some other type of game mode, you know. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. That's all there is for today. So we'll come back to you next week or possibly sooner. We have to figure out our schedules, and then we'll get something going. So you guys want to say goodnight?
Yep. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Have a great night.
Okay.